Hello and welcome to Elvenley Railways. Today I'm going to show you a project to make a little diesel locomotive in OO9. To start off, we use the Kato 109 chassis, but this time we take the plastic surround away from it, which leaves just the metal section. The loco body was purchased from 3D Factory UK on eBay for an HOF loco. This is the loco that you use for the chassis. It's a Rocahan Shorty, but I found that the loco wouldn't go under my tunnels on my HOF layout, so I thought I'd convert it to a OO9 loco. It meant cutting away a few parts, but it was easy enough. I used parts of the Kato chassis to decorate the loco. I put tape around the chassis to keep the motor secure. You have to keep the motor quite tight. And there I've added bits of plastic card and various little details from bits that I've got lying around. You can see quite how small it is compared to the Bachmann Hunslet. I used guitar strings for the handrails. The couplings are NEM couplings. Here you can see it's been sprayed with car primer. You can see there's a few imperfections in the print, but the finished engine looks pretty good. Giving it a test run with a few wagons. I haven't added any extra weight, I'm just using the weight from the Kato chassis. Here you can see some of the paints that I've used. I made quite a thin coat of green. It's green mixed with grey, and I did about 3 coats of that. Then I added some of these Archer textures. I added these just to make little panels, little radiator panels. Citadel rust, very handy paint. I use that quite a lot. Can be darkened after if you want to. It's good for very new rust. This is a Tamiya Weathering Master, which I've used many of those over the years. You just brush on the dirt basically, and that's a dirty wash from Citadel. The little tools are from Nigel Brooks, also 3D printed. Quite happy with the result, but the next day I decided to make a few little changes. I added a lamp, a dog, a driver, and I also added some more of the Agrax dirty wash, and I dry brushed some green, some light green and some slightly darker green onto the body, just by mixing up various shades. When I paint these, I do it in artificial light. If you do it in artificial light, it looks pretty good in daylight as well as artificial light, I find. But if you do everything in daylight, it can look a bit stark when you put it under artificial light. The Ruston on the left uses the whole of the chassis. The Ruston is from TNS models. The freelance design in the middle is by 4Ds, and this just uses the metal part of the chassis. Both of these are available on eBay